We're going to take the North and never give it back.
So that's a good pick. You get the corner. I got to go bold, right? I got to go bold for this.
Yeah, she's got some nice.
Welcome back to the Unbearable Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Brad Barron. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are out there on YouTube, and rate the show 5 stars everywhere that you get your podcast. Today, we finish up the All-22 review, and we break down the defense. So for those that haven't seen, we broke down the offense, and right now we're going to be breaking down the defense. So if you accidentally clicked on this video and you're like, wait, I wanted the offense, it's probably another one in the suggestions, or click on our little profile, and then you can go and check out how we broke down the offense and just kind of saw what was wrong with it. So now we're going to be talking about this defense, and I really want to look into how did we not prevent touchdowns. Obviously, at the very end, we gave up one, but I really want to kind of break that down ultimately. So how did we not give up touchdowns, but also why were we giving up so many yards? Because we gave up a whole boatload of yards out there. So let's get right into this, shall we? And start talking about the tape. So what we're first going to break down is, I believe we're just going to be breaking down only the passing plays first, because I know that that's what we all want to be. That's what we all ultimately want to be watching out there, is just some lovely pass plays. So let's break this down. Let's start it up and get this going. So a little bit of movement. Looks like we're kind of shadowing there. Then you got Byard coming down. See, wide open in the middle. So what are we trying to do here? Looks like a little bit of a man-to-man. Looks like they're doing like a slight man and zone. It's weird to see kind of like what they're trying to do with this, because they're so far to the outs. These guys are going out. It looks like they're just trying to actually do a man. But if they were, that's his guy. So looks like they have a man look up top, or just like a basic cover 3 then maybe. So yeah, right down there in the middle, wide open. So maybe that is actually Tremaine Edmonds' man, if they are in fact doing cover 3, because drop there, guy in the middle. But really just wide open, obviously. Wide open. Not good. Not pretty. First play of the game. First pass play of the game. But yeah, it looks like it's probably then to cover 3, is what I'm thinking. Let's look at the pass rush. So from the get-go, we did the corner blitz. Difference between there. Difference between Kyler Gordon. And right there, you got Montez going around. Perfect. Yeah, lockdown in the red zone. That's what I'm excited to see, Taco. I'm excited to see the red zone. But yeah, now all the way down here. So just running the ball on us. And then here we got a little zone going on. Or, man. Let's check this out. It's got to be. But what's going on here? He's wide open. Wide open. I mean, good play. But what the heck is going on here? What miscommunication clearly. So is he supposed to have the deep zone? Is he supposed to have the deep? Because yeah, clear miscommunication here. Besides that, good coverage all around. There you just have the absolute mess up right there. Sweat right on the inside. Beautiful. Beautiful play by Montez Sweat. Terrible. Gross play out here. Like, that should be a touchdown. That's a blown opportunity right there that the Bears were given. All right, so you have wide out there, showing too high. Perfect. Nice little jump. Nice little jump on the route. Good play. Good coverage. Who's that in? I like the way that Elijah Hicks played that. Like how Byard kind of sitting down inside of that. Good play. Good coverage all around. Hey, so far, so good. Yeah, only 68 yards in the red zone. Or 60 yards for the running back, or 65. Let's check out how this pass rush looks. Billings just pushing these guys like a sled. Booker getting in there at the very tail end of it. Some decent, like nothing crazy from a pressure perspective, but doing something. All right, next pass play. Okay, not really a pass play, but play by Booker. Standing tall. That's exactly what you got to do. Good play. Good stuff. Yeah. It's a really good play. He just stays in his zone, doesn't get tricked, doesn't get fooled. He just makes the play. Good stuff. Next play. Let's see. You got Booker out there. We have Booker in coverage. Look at him. All right, so we got a zone, obviously. So let's see how the coverage ends up looking. Got the 3 deep, 3 mid. Lockdown there. A little bit of good separation. I mean, good separation on Stevenson. Oh, Stevenson got lucky. He got lucky. I know that like in the stat sheet, that's a pass breakup. He got lucky there. There's some space right there. Let's look at the D line. We send a blitz. We're trying to move that over. And Sanborn gets a little greedy, wants to kind of fill the lane in the middle. And then they just get congested and they just stop themselves. Story of the Bears stopping themselves. But man, Billing, put the man on the edge. Good pressure there. I mean, good pressure from Billings there. And I think like in that blitz spot, I'm curious if they're going to start to say like, hey, he cuts on to the inside. Ultimately, I feel like he needed to try to go on the outside because you had Edmonds going up the middle. Lob. Oh man. He just gets cooked. Like, there's no other way to say this. Stevenson just gets beat. And I think the frustrating part is you could tell they're like, okay, if Terry McLaurin's out there against Stevenson, just throw it to him. Billings trying to do something. Stunt didn't do much. Dexter and Sweat are at least like pushing him back. That's a beautiful throw. I wonder if we see more of this where when they get Stevenson and McLaurin out there, if they just try to take advantage of that, because that's your best wide receiver going against the worst of the outside defense, outside corners. Okay, cover 2. So you got that. He should have that. He should have that. Okay, he fakes in. Should collapse down there. Okay, he cuts back. Good stuff. Good coverage. Right? We're asking like why they were able to stop him. That's good coverage right there. And like we said too, Jalen Johnson pushing the wide receiver out of bounds so that he can't actually touch the ball. He gets back in. They try to do a little stunt. Billings frickin' again. Causing some sort of pressure. The stunt on the other side just simply didn't work. But yeah. Good coverage. Good coverage. All right. We got Stevenson out there. Zone. You have the tight end coming back, so you kind of hope that they switch there. They got the deep there. Stevenson can maybe kind of. Oh, lucky drop. Because he's got the middle, but yet again, it's third down. Even if they would have got it, still would have been a little field goal. So good coverage. Good coverage. Actually, yeah, maybe he shouldn't have came down then if it was third. All right, let's see the linemen. We get our first Jacob Martin signing. Man, Jacob Martin, welcome to the Chicago Bears. First pass rush. Just frickin' bulldoze. And this is just a 3-man rush, little spy. But Jacob Martin makes that, man. That's good. Jacob Martin, welcome. Because this is also when like Montez was a little banged up, I believe, too. All right, so they got the fake to the outside. Got a little zone, wide open. All right, so what happens here? Jalen, I don't know if like Jalen forgets that there's a tight end right here. Jalen or Byard. One of them, yeah, it looks like it's on Byard. Because this is Byard's guy. Yeah. That looks like it's on Byard. That he's trying to play that run, and ultimately they end up getting the ball out. So that it looks like that's more of the blown assignment on that. Because yeah. Jalen takes him. Byard needs to go to the outside. That happens. And it was a rollout, so yeah. Don't really get anything there. All right, next play. We have the defense. Let's check this out. Kind of showing the two high safeties, zone coverage look. Those are just right on the underneath. Nothing fantastic. Basic little curl route in front of zone coverage. Takes the easy yards. Booker getting caught up a little bit. Oh, man, could you imagine? Actually, never mind, because they're getting pushed back a little bit. But, yeah. All right. Let's see here. Hey, they got 5 wide. We got the single high. Jesus Christ. We're playing. Appears to be some zone. So what he's doing. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. Not pretty. Not pretty. But hey, like down here, didn't really love that. Good coverage, and he's just trying to stick with him as much as he can. But yeah, whoever's up there, they're trying to attack. But yeah, just a bunch of ads. There we go. Thank you, Shadrax. Finally caught up. There we go. Thank you, my friend. But yeah, let's check out how this line does up here. Okay, we got Montez and Darrell Taylor. Taylor goes to the outside. Good rep right there by Taylor, getting in the face of the quarterback. Throws him off. Good play, Taylor. All right. Let's check this out. Look, let's see how we do off the jump. Playing a little close. I hated this throw. Such a cheeky throw. Such a cheeky throw, but it worked. I don't like it. But I mean, like, if we look at the other coverage, good coverage out here. Coverage, good coverage. Just cheeky right there. Yeah, that's why I like Byard. Byard, good coverage. Ultimately ends up making the tackle. Yeah, you can tell like they're expecting that run play coming in a little bit. And then Edwards just gotta be running back a little bit. Doesn't get back into his zone. And then just the cheekiest of throws. Let's check out how this pressure gets to him. Off the snap. Try and do the little wham. All right, little crackback. So then, yeah, easy. Walker, good to be able to kind of just get off of that. Darrell Taylor, perfectly for the contain. Good play by these two up front. Good stuff. And like we said, this game was also when Javon got injured at the very beginning. And I think this is where it's different. So, Skokes, what's good, my friend? Yeah, I agree. Painful yesterday. But we're watching it. We're watching every painful snap. All right. Speaking of painful, this one actually looks a little bad. So we kind of got this little like deep cover 3 look. Deep cover 3 look. And so that's kind of Jalen's guy. There's nobody in that middle. And just luckily drops it. All right, let's check this out. Gerard, what's good? Yeah, I agree. Got to find a way to start better. And Taylor's a keeper. I agree, Jigsaw. Like, he's looking good. Different coaches. Like, yeah, different coaches. Let's see. All right, we send a little blitz. Send the mini blitz. Let's just see how we do. And ultimately, the person that gets the most is up here. We're going to have an ad coming up, so I'm going to pause the stream, and we'll talk about some other things while everybody gets ads. So I'm going to just post this out here. When people are back from the ad, let me know. All right, and y'all won't miss anything. For those that are watching out there, for people that are watching this later on, maybe they'll get an ad later on. Maybe this is the exact spot that they actually get an ad. But I'll wait back. But awesome. Back. Perfect. Yeah, I don't want people to miss out. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just pause this. We're going to pause this stream until everybody gets back. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't want y'all paying for YouTube Premium. Yeah, good question, Taco Man. The Cardinals matchup, I think the Cardinals matchup will definitely be, it's not as easy as I think a lot of people are thinking it will be, just because the offense is good. The offense can make you pay. They're the epitome of a 4-4 team, a 500 team, because the offense is fiery. So I think, to me, that's, you got to be better. Like, they're the epitome of, like, if you win, you're showing what you actually are. You're showing that you're an above average team. If you lose, you're showing that you're not really a playoff team this year, right? And I think that's why it's right. It seems like every single week we're saying it's a must-win game. I think that's the big piece. So, yeah. So I think probably everyone's kind of getting back from the ad yet again. Thank you all for that had to watch with that. Yeah, up the middle, Billings again. Billings gets the closest amount of pressure. I mean, Billings has been looking real good. I want to see another Jacob Martin snap. Oh, yeah, and the road loss streak for sure. That is true. I forget about that. All right, so we got a little zone. Good there. And yet again, they're trying to attack. They're trying to attack Tyreek Stevenson. But he gets back there, makes a good play. But he gives up a lot of that separation. I mean, they're attacking Stevenson, man. They're trying. You could tell that's who they wanted to go after. And they just did that. He broke it up. Kudos. All right. All right, so you got, what is that, Dexter up the middle? Dexter pushing back. You got Sweat doing another push. That's good. Booker at least doing a little bit of something. Because Booker really hasn't been too great out here. So, yeah, these games against NFC, yeah, must wins for sure. Okay, so now he's just going for the short pass. Oh, yeah, that's perfectly right in the middle of the zone. So you got Byer trying to guard the out. And that's where it's like you kind of want to see a little bit of a shift. Ultimately, finds it right there. Yeah. And I agree, Drax. Like, we might end up just being a outside looking in, especially after this game. Like, this game might be one of those where we start kicking ourselves later on. All right, we got the great Jacob Martin in after his one pass. This is his second pass rush snap. Not bad. Yet again, quick throw. Good little push by Javon there. Like that. Okay. Here's the board. It's the board for everyone. Okay, little slip screen. Get some yards. This is also what, the second? Yep. Second quarter when they just start running the little hurry up. Yeah, I can't tell much. Good hustle right there by Walker. Yep. Time ticking down. Hurry up. Kind of a little prevent zone. Like we said, they're attacking. They know who they're attacking, guys. They're attacking Tyreek Stevenson. That was the game plan, and they did that right there again. Cuts back in the zone. Gets some yards against Tyreek. Stevenson supposedly said that he wasn't chirping. He was like celebrating with Bears fans. But man, you can't be doing anything out there. I like what Martin's doing right there. A little pressure on the outside. Martin kind of having at least that inside. Not a complete win, but, good. All right, then we got the hurry up again. It's a pass rushing situation. Throw it short. Let's check out the defensive line. Little chip right there, up the middle. Good, Javon. I see Javon around the quarterback right there. All right, guarding the outside. Got one man. Yeah, just throwing away. Yeah, but I think, is that the last play of the second half? Yeah, last play of the second half. Let's go to the next. How many? Oh, they have 40 passes. Yeah, screen. Makes sense. You kind of have a little up. Perfect play call for them. Little slip screen. Good play by Byard by getting down. Yeah, Brad's saying made a ton of mistakes. Shouldn't have been have been close. Yeah, Bears regressing. I think that's what we saw, especially from the offense. The defense, I think it might be different when we start watching all the run plays, but the pass plays, it seems like they're just attacking Tyreek. And then here we got another little like cover 3 type of look. You got, yeah, that's tough. That's a tough look right there. Jaden sees this and sees that Jalen's going with him. His back's to McLaurin. So yeah, he's going to be wide open. Jaden at least comes back to try and make a play. Good read. Good read. And good play call right there. All right, let's check out the D-line. Okay. Might have been a little bit of a hold. Ultimately, D-line just kind of being held honest with that play fake. When they're running the football well, defensive line doesn't want to get aggressive. And that's what happens. Okay, let's check out the run. I mean, the next play. I don't know why I thought it was going to be a run. We're only watching pass plays right now. Then we'll watch the run plays later. Yeah, they're all going back. And here we got Javon blowing up the screen. Good stuff. Yeah, probably don't need to watch this too much. Javon just does a great play by bumping him and getting out there for the screen. So, good stuff. Okay. So you got one deep safety. He's going deep a little bit. Kind of doing a little switch from man. So yeah, they end up doing man. He shifts. Kind of have this weird man coverage. He is very far from his guy. Blackhall kind of cooked on it, but yeah, it kind of gives up at the very end because whistle blows. Jalen's really good at football. Yeah, when Jalen Johnson's in man coverage, it's like we could just keep him on man. Everyone else can just play zone. Yeah, just send the blitz. Easy. It's kind of what the Bears were having out there with our offensive line over and over and over again, where everybody shifted over. One guy going against the running back, linebacker against running back. All right. Looks like it'd be just from the jump, it looked like a man. Kind of have like these two short little zones. Zach Ertz versus Hicks. So everyone else is doing good. A little bit of space. I mean, it's not bad coverage. I mean, he's totally pushing him. Look. Yeah. I mean, they're just jockeying for position right there, but yeah, that's just him being the bigger man. Literally. All right. We're showing a little look. Then we get Edwards up the middle. Jeez. Just pop Eckler. Like, I don't care how much you bench. I'm just going to pop you. Good play by Jaden, though. Got to give him credit. Okay. Kind of have these 4 up. Walker gets in there. Try to disrupt. Good stuff. See how the linebackers shift. They see zone. Good play by Edmonds to knife in there and make the play. All right. Let's see. Loading up the box. Showing single high. Fake. Go see the outside. Oh, that's such a good play. Such a good play to not get the horse collar and to not get the hip drop tackle. Montez Sweat, good stuff there. But this is where, like what we saw at the very beginning of the game, first 2 snaps from the passing perspective that he's out there look great. Then had to be taken off just because of the injuries. And it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate because he looked good for those first 2. You know that he wanted to do something against his old team. Okay. Looks like more of a little man look. 17 has some space. They just simply good stuff. I thought that was pretty good coverage. I can't believe that he actually threw it over there. Jigsaw saying, I think Gordon would have made an impact if he was playing. I agree. I think that they could have like thrown more of these different blitzes. Let's see. We got Taylor. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at Taylor. That's good. Good to generate the pressure. Send Edwards on the blitz. Even Javon. Javon kind of getting a little skinny a little bit. Sweat just looking banged up. Sweat just looking a little hurt. Another person to watch out for is just he had monitor the Montez Sweat injury. Got some press coverage up there. Single high. So he's looking. Good coverage. That's just sticky coverage. Felt like we weren't able to generate a pass rush. Just had some very, very good coverage out there. Let's check this out. Yeah, everyone's locked up. Everybody's locked up. Coverage coming up clutch. Where are we at in the game right now? Just at the very end of the third quarter. Deep. So another cover 3. Hole right in the zone. Boom. Found it perfectly. That's how you beat it. Right? Because it's not really Jalen to be on him. Because yet again, cover 3. These guys should kind of be in the back. But yeah, he finds a perfect hole in the zone. Good throw. Tyreek already still John. All right, let's check this out. Any pressure? Yeah, they're just anytime that they get that play action, we're like scared. We're not rushing. But Montez at least like right after that zips right past the guy. Stevenson John. All right, we got base defense. A little play action. Bringing Sanborn in. And again, like we said, they want to challenge him. They want to challenge Tyreek. That's the whole that's kind of their whole thing. I mean, it ain't a bad strategy. Dude threw for like 300 yards on us. Sean saying ship him out of Chicago immediately. We got the zone coverage with the big man Billings up front. We're not really playing deep. I mean, McCaffrey then makes a good play. But yeah, let's see. The other. I mean, hey, you made a good play in zone there. Good zone. Good play. Good play. Yeah, good coverage all around. It's like, yeah, you could have maybe, Blackwell could have maybe played a little bit farther up. This is also where you miss a Kyler. Kyler would be able to make that pop. He wouldn't be moving. He wouldn't be moving forward at all right there. Let's check out the blitz or the pass rush. Yeah, like we said, Billings back. Nothing. I don't know how much I like that. Because you really haven't been able to. Walker, like we've said, Walker plays better as the D tackle. He just does. All right, let's see what else we got out here. Okay. Across the middle. Good coverage by Jalen. Jalen's good at football. he's a good player. Let's just look at this defensive line. Then right after that, looks like another ad is coming up. Also, too, Jacob Martin, man. Jacob Martin's playing well. Look at that. Good stuff. So I'll pause the stream until everybody gets back from the ad. And let's see. Let me know when you are all back from the ad. Thanks again. And Savon saying, Tyreek Sleepinson. I like it. I like it. Here, I'll just play this one through. So when everyone's back, we'll be on to the next play. And we'll be all set up. But I mean, so far from what we're seeing with the defense, I mean, it's been good. Yeah, so far everything's been good. I mean, we're seeing Jaden Daniels do well. I mean, he's able to kind of read this defense pretty darn well. He's able to kind of throw it to the open people. I'm afraid to watch the run defense for sure. But yeah, let's see how many more plays we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Let's do this. So we got quarter 4. Let's do it. Let's get right into it. Some chats out there. Let's get this show on the road. Steve. I mean, it's another pass over to Stevenson. You better not tuck the sword away, man. Oh, did not look at that. You didn't want to see it anyways, guys. You did not want to see it anyways. No, I'll show it again. Here. No, it wasn't this one. It was this one. Yeah, you don't want to see it, everyone. It's again, you got the deep. Good coverage there. Good coverage there. Good coverage. And you can see Stevenson's like, Jalen's like, nope, I'm coming over here to help you out, man. Yeah, Stevenson's guy was pretty open. But, yeah. Yeah, it's the last Hail Mary. I agree, Drax. Man, Billings has had a good game, man. Billings just completely disrupts it. Booker at least beats his guy too. But yeah, it's Billings. It's Billings on this play. If we had Gordon and Brisker, do you think we would have won the Hail Mary? Probably not. Just because of like Stevenson really did blow that because that was his guy in the back and he was also the person that tipped it. So like just for that play, probably not so much, but yeah. That's it. All right, so the Bears running that cover 3 look. Playing out. And then just Edmonds just kind of losing track of where the guy is. And then Hicks could probably just play a little bit up on him. But yeah. And yes, hit the like button, please. It helps out the channel tremendously. Share it out with some friends too. They can always kind of pop in and watch them all 22 with us. All right, so we're just rushing 3. Is this towards the end of the game? No, 13. Yeah, 13 minutes left still. Yeah, drop. Or, no, completion technically. Because, yeah, they speed up. But I agree with Muck Muck. I didn't like all the yards. It was nice that we stopped them. But yeah, it wasn't nice to see all the yards that we were giving up. Speaking of yards giving up, whoop, yet again. Oh my God. I didn't realize how much they were targeting Tyreek Stevenson. Because like they were kind of targeting like the short little unders. And yeah, Daniels made some other like really good throws. But man, they really, really were targeting Tyreek Stevenson. Man. Beautiful. Let's just check out the coverage. Like, look at this. He knows it's coming, and he goes, you know what? I'm just going to throw it Tyreek Stevenson's way. Like, that was the game plan. Like, that literally was the game plan. Oh, yeah, true. He was banged up. That's right. But yeah, they really are. They really are just purposely testing them. And then, yeah, just easy stuff. You got the blitz. Good stuff. All right. All right. How much do we want to see, Chad? Do we want to see it all? Do we want to relive this? We'll be watching the run game, so we'll watch it after this. But do we want to? I don't want to. I mean, that's a good throw. Sneaks right behind it. All right, for those that are watching this later, you can zip ahead. We'll go as fast as we can. Booker with some pressure. We must. I should have waited for a commercial. Just been like, you know what? This is what we'll watch during it. Good play. 5 seconds. I don't want to. We must. It's that Bird Box scene of like forcing the eyes open. All right, let's also look at the sidelines, okay? Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Jigsaw. Yeah, what you are about to see may not be suitable for all audiences. It might make you feel uncomfortable. Might make you feel signs of depression. If you are, please consult a doctor, or because you might be a Bears fan. Now with that, now with our disclaimer out of the way, yeah, you can tell like, yeah, Flus is pissed. Flus is yelling. Oh, yep, quick out. Get the yards. Ah, there it is. There it is. The spy. I don't get the spy. I don't get why you're spying. Like, and so what they claim is that Stevenson should kind of be behind. But Stevenson, so like what we know is like Stevenson really should have been kind of in the back with some of this. All right, that's all we gotta watch. Let's go over to the running plays. We're not gonna watch the other side. But yes, I do agree. Yeah, everyone has a guy. Everyone's got to be behind them. And then you have designated people to swat it down. Stevenson didn't know his guy because his back was turned. All right, deep breaths, deep breaths. All right, we got 32 rushing plays to go through. Let's check this out. Side, good stuff. All right. But yeah, if we can beat Green Bay twice, I agree with you, Drax, then all is forgiven. All is forgiven. Okay, so they're running to the outside. They got 2 there. Hicks is in there. Edwards could potentially make the play. And he does. Scoots down, makes the play. I just kind of want to see some of the D-line stuff. You got Billings moving with it. Dexter moving with it. I think Dexter makes a pretty good play here. Good stuff. All right. Okay. This is just a friendly reminder that when you go against Jaden Daniels, you definitely need to have contain. You can't be like overly pursuing against this. This is what a quarterback like this does. Sweat cuts in a little bit. He goes, I can totally beat this guy. Beats him to the outside. That's ultimately why this play ends up breaking. Because he's got to have that contain. Because I kind of want to just see Edwards on this too. Edwards in the middle. Edwards following the running back. Sweat should be having that outside contain. Just simply doesn't. Daniels beats contain. Goes to the outside. Gets the yards. Simple. All right. So then next, what we got here. Up the middle. Simple stuff. Walker can't seem to find his footing. Let's look at the other angle. Okay. We have our base look. We're switching over. Right when we switch, Billings got 2 people. Good little chop out there. We have Edwards trying to attack there. And really just gets going. Yeah, I do live in Packer country. That's right. I live in Wisconsin. I do love Wisconsin. I've lived here like more than half my life, so I enjoy it. Oh boy, but I don't enjoy this. Yeah, like I was just up north this last weekend. And yeah, it like I love the woods up there. It's cool. It's cool stuff. But I will always hate the Packers. It's like I don't hate the Bucks or like it's like we really don't hate the Bucks or Brewers a little bit. They're kind of getting up there, but yeah, it's just the Packers. Yeah, so we got some. Yeah, they completely turn our D-line. Completely turn the D-line sideways on that. Walker, keeping track of him. But then let's see what we have here. We're trying to get good blocks. Good read. Like just good blocks, good read. Edmonds is trying to make the tackle. Just isn't quick enough. Just good blocking out there. And we just simply, we're not getting by our guys. They beat us on the outside with the blocking. That's what happened there. All right. One of my favorite things is it felt like they stopped running when they like got into the end zone, the red zone. They started wanting to pass it a little bit more. And then, yeah, this stuff, they were definitely really getting us. So, yep, Billings, after having a really good game, gets out of his zone, his area, gets completely boxed into Trevon. They have this area completely there. Walker's blocked off. This is an open hole. He just has to hit him. And then this guy can at least get to that next level. Guard that. Get to the next level. Sanborn has to get back in. And yeah, and as you can see, Not great. Not great. Yeah, but Billings gets beat there. That's the bad part for Billings. Oh, you went to Rhinelander. Yeah, I went to Rhinelander for my bachelor party. You know, I wanted to just we just hung out there at a cabin, sat down, drank had some beers, sat down, and as you can see, I got my guitars behind me and a bunch of my friends from my bands that I've been in. We just like sat down, played some guitar, and just chilled, and had campfires. Just fun, just relaxing. Yeah, but it's beautiful up there. Rhinelander's real cool. All right, so we got let's there, getting there. Beautiful by Cowart. Yeah, I'm not a city guy. I think that's the big thing too. Is like, I'm not a big city person. I like my small towns. All right, but let's see what we got for this. This one I was a little bit nervous. I was actually surprised. If they watched some tape, I was so nervous about Austin Booker because he's so aggressive and he's always going after the running back, just like this play. And I was like, if I was Cliff, as soon as I see this, I'd be like, all right, we're running a read option to his sides because you just see him break down there. Chris Williams doing a good job taking on a double team. And really makes a good play there. Very good play by Chris Williams. I forgot he was on the team, not going to lie. I saw him out there a couple times on passing downs. But, all right, let's see what we got here. Oh, this is, yep, we know this. They lose contain. Bad play by Edwards on that outside. I'm going to actually just completely skip it. I don't want to watch it again. Actually, no, we're going to watch the other angle, I guess. Yeah, they go to the outside. Someone's got to have contain. Someone's got to have that. Not good. Was who airborne? Edwards? Or Williams? Or let's see. We got the blocking. Oh, this one just went straight out here. So we got Billings 2-on-2. Let's check this out. You have a linebacker out here. You got Hicks there. So you really have Edwards out here. And then, yeah, Edwards backs up a little bit. And, yeah, he just continues to run out there. I wish that we had plays like this. But, yeah, that's just gross. I think Edwards just, yeah. They had real good blocking on that. Okay. Tackle by Trevon. Let's see what ends up happening here. Right off the jump, Billings tries to jump in to get inside. Walker collapses the hole. Edwards takes the outside. And then Trevon just kind of flips to the outside. So, not pretty. They were all trying to attack, but in general, kind of worked out there. But yeah, I think it's, yet again, like where we see a lot of the plays just break down. It's sometimes when they are just trying to be super aggressive with it. Okay. Looks like Billings had a good play there. And right when I say that I want to be honest, I'm pretty sure Billings was always doing pretty well with them. Billings tries to split the two. He's taking on those two. So you got 4-on-3 right there. And yeah, they have the numbers here. They have 3 blockers. But very good play by Cowart to get there. And great play by Sweat too. Yeah. Just completely jukes that guy out. Jukes out the block. Helps to make the play. Good stuff. Good stuff from Sweat. Good stuff by Cowart. I mean, seriously, didn't expect him to be that good. There we go. Muck, right when you said not enough penetration, they're like, you know what? Here's the one play we're going to get some penetration on this. But I agree. They really haven't made too much on that. So yeah, Billings just pops that guy, immediately locks down the outside. And then Booker really darts in. Yeah, that's good. Booker darts in. And then you see Billings go to the outside. That's it. Defensive people just beating their guys. Where are we at right now? We're at the second quarter. Oh, and time to scramble. Yep. No one's there. It really did. They did seem like they tried to get under their skin. They have the far outside, try to contain, but yeah, they meet at the quarterback, and the quarterback's just simply not there because he's like, hey, you guys gave me all this green grass. I'll just run it. Yeah, they really did get underneath their skin. Actually, so I just saw the movie White Men Can't Jump for the first time ever. I don't know if anyone's seen that movie. Just saw it for the first time, and it reminds me of that because for those that haven't seen that movie, Woody Harrelson's character basically just pisses off a lot of the basketball players because he's like, yeah, basketball players can't play when they're angry. And so, yeah, totally. Like it just seems like they're pissing off Tyreek Stevenson, and now he's all pissed off all the time. They kept picking on him. Yeah. All right, but let's check out this blocking. All right, this D-line. So if we shift in, got that. Edmonds should have the play. And ultimately does. Yeah, it was a good movie. It's definitely like definitely an old movie. Like you can tell like from the it's a 90s movie. It was made in the 90s. So, but yeah, Woody was good. Like, yeah, it was good. I was like one of those. I was glad that I got it to be checked off of my list. But yeah. Oh, that's the girl in the movie, Drax. Let's see what we got here. Good play. Chris Williams, man. Making plays. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Chris Williams making plays for sure. Oh, man. Run play for some yards. Yeah, end of the second quarter. Yep. All right. Yeah, it's good point, Muck. Like, I do hope that Justin Fields has a good career, right? Like, I don't wish ill on him. It's like an ex-girlfriend. You don't wish ill on him. I mean, you do for like the first week or so. to make you feel good for the first couple of weeks, but you're like, all right, after a year, after a year you can be good. Good question about the red zone. I don't think so because they had a couple drops, and I mean if they allow, it goes back to like the run defense. Okay, they were able to get some there. Hit. That cutback from Robinson just simply gets them. Think about that. If you're able to hit him down there, he ends up getting 4 or 5 more yards after that. I know that the Bears want their linebackers to sit back a little bit, but in that you want to attack a little bit more so that he's going to fall forward. He's a big man. And this is just That was just frustrating. I'm going to skip the other side of it. Never mind. I guess we're going to see the other side now. But yeah, I don't know if we really are. I think we're still like a good bend but don't break team. I don't think that we can rely on that, but I mean, there's a reason why we also haven't allowed 21 points in over like the longest period, in the NFL right now. Also, my mouse might have just died. Yeah, someone that I see what you're saying there. So we're all going that way. We're all kind of hard committing. He's going to want to cut back. Yeah, we also do give up a lot of yards when they're blocking us for sure too. But yeah, a quick edge rusher. I still like the guy out of Tennessee, and I haven't done my official rankings. Haven't really I usually wait till the off season to go into the draft stuff. But I remember seeing James Pierce, and right now James Pierce is dropping down a lot of boards, which I'm fine with. If he's there and the Bears are picking in the mid first round, I love that. He could be really, 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 really good. and to me, it's like, it seems like it'd be worth it. Yeah, Booker, I don't know what he would turn into. I think as long as he takes like that a decent next step and can kind of be that third, I always think of like the sixth man in basketball. If you could be that. You got Billings just kind of creating some. I mean, look. Speaking of the new sixth man, like some good stuff from Jacob Martin. I've liked the little bit that we've seen out of him, man. I've liked him. Yeah, why should we trade for Myles Garrett when we can draft an edge? I still stand by this. I don't think he's going to get traded. I would be shocked if he gets traded, or like him and Max Crosby. Yeah, I don't know. I was tempted to real talk. I was tempted to throw like one of those rumors, from one of the rumor shows, because those get so much. Every YouTube content creator knows that those get stupid views. Because like I remember I was looking for Micah Parsons, because like there was some weird trade rumors that were going out there, and I literally saw a bunch of channels that had like Micah Parsons trade rumors, like literally after he signed a deal, and I'm just like, oh, you got like it gets clicks, and that's why a lot of people end up like talking about a lot of that stuff and it's fun to imagine, right? It is fun to imagine, but I know I've said this on the show too. It's like, yeah, I've heard shows be like, you could just trade a first. And it's like, no, you can't. No, you can't. They wouldn't trade their entire franchise for a first, right? Yeah. But yeah, let's see this. Draft needs to focus on offensive linemen and D-line. We have a super strong wide receiver room. Yeah, I think it needs to be trenches. We really haven't built this like the Lions. Like, you see how they built theirs. That's all trenches. Actually, that's a pretty good little collapse right there. Yeah, the trenches are so key, because if you can protect someone, then no matter who you have at running back, no matter who you have at quarterback, like they can at least do something, especially running back. Like that builds the run game, so you don't have to pay like a DeAndre Swift all that money. So then you can just draft some running backs, throw them behind a really good line. Let's see. A lot of traffic. Good play. You'd like to see him get him a little bit farther back, but yeah. Elite edge free agent costs too much up front in salary. Build up trenches through the draft. Agreed. The free agency stuff, like, yeah, it's It's outrageous with what some of those people actually end up going for. I mean, you're going to overspend in overpaying free agency with everything. So good play, good pursuit. Toss to the outside. Jalen cuts it in. Great play by Jalen. And he's like, yeah, I don't want to get smacked. Great play by Jalen to force that inside. Yeah. We need O-line. Like, you know that whole thing that you got brought in for? Yeah, we kind of need it. Yeah, that's just very good play by Jalen. Let's just see how the linebackers track it. That's that speed. Yeah, support a free agent signing replacing Nate Davis's salary. I agree. Yeah, you're going to have to fill some of these holes, and I think that's where the benefit of needing like some defensive linemen or just like linemen in the draft, fill the holes in free agency is the way that I would take it, and then just draft best player available. Like that's the key thing, but also too, I think if we're really focused on offensive line, you might have to really, really consider like where a tackle might be. But first off, good play by Javon just to make that play. Good stuff. Yeah, because I do think that even though that I love a D lineman or other things like that, I think that we're in perfect position to get an offensive tackle. That's one of the reasons why I also brought up just like not getting a wide receiver. I like what we're seeing out of Rome. Like anyone can watch the offensive review. I liked what we were seeing out of Rome. It's just the concept of you can get wide receivers later in drafts. It's a fact. And offensive linemen to get the good offensive tackles have to be drafted in the first round. It's just the way it is. There's only so many people that move that way. And your interior you can get later, right? That's where like with the Jackson Powers Johnson, it would have been fun. But at the same time, it's like you could get like Zach Frazier went in the second. And he's played like a better center out there. Oh, man. And this is another frustrating play. But yeah. Yeah, Roma's future, Alt was now. Yeah, because you would have had to trade up for Alt. And yeah, I think that's the thing. Like I'm excited for Rome. I don't think I would ever be like, oh man, dang it. But like that's why like when they drafted him, it's like heck yeah. Like I said, like that was the fun pick is to get the wide receiver. It's like when you look at the big picture, it's like should we have traded back or seen anything like that? But it is what it is. It's now we have only we have so many draft picks, and all that we can ask for is that he's really good. And I mean, from what we're seeing with the offensive stuff, he looked really good. Darn good. Yeah. I still have friends like yet again living in Wisconsin. How's Rome Odunze? Or Rome Odunes? It's like Rome Odunze? Like it's said like it's pronounced. Also, man, Jacob Martin. Jacob Martin has had a game. Run, pass. He's done it all. Then also, Kevin Byard on the outside. Good play against the tight end. Two underappreciated players. I mean, Jacob Martin's looking real good. Oh, yeah, Odunze. Yep. I forgot the Odunze pronunciation. My favorite was Trubisky always being Trubinsky. Because that's such a Chicago thing. Like, oh, that Trubinsky guy. And I still get that up here where it's like, where's Trubinsky? It's like, God, you know you're in the Midwest when. Right, nothing really there. Yeah. Or remember Daniel and Daniels? Always, yeah, all the different names. All right. That's it. I know, like, this is how we always go down at the very end. We're like, yeah, you know what? I start watching, but man, Pitt, a lot more points than I was expecting for sure. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the All-22. If you haven't already, check out the offense. We went through every single defensive play. Hope you enjoy it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Drop that out there inside of YouTube if you appreciate this. We do this every single Monday. We break down every single play, offense, defense, you name it. We're breaking it down for you. Thank you all so much for that. Have been hanging out here in the stream and both streams that we've been having going. And with that, Unbearable Sports Podcast, we are out.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair and you know that she